After 15 days since the first protests against the lockdown in China started, people now reportedly forced to delete photos to silence dissent. As Xi Jinping's zero-COVID strategy is set to enter its fourth year. This as the country reported 38,645 new daily COVID cases, the first decline after record highs for 3 consecutive days. Chinese authorities detained protesters, though it's unclear how many. World leaders condemned the silencing of protests. UK's Prime Minister Rishi Sunak condemned the recent attack on a BBC journalist reporting in China, which the Chinese government has justified by saying that the journalist deliberately hid his press credentials.
Now let's be clear, the so-called golden era is over, along with the naive idea that trade would automatically lead to social and political reform. Instead of listening to their people's protests, the Chinese government has chosen to crack down further, including by assaulting a BBC journalist.
People should be allowed the right to assemble and to peacefully protest.
Demonstrations also emerged in other parts of the world in solidarity with the Chinese protesters. The world's largest manufacturing hub being locked down is raising fears of an economic slowdown.
China as a major economic player and China still struggling with COVID, there's an impact on the economy.
With repeated lockdowns in China, a lot is at stake for the global economy. Here are some facts. China makes up 29% of total global manufacturing output according to a UN report. It is one of the largest semiconductor producers globally with a 9% market share according to the Semiconductors Industry Association. A Bloomberg report says that the tensions in Apple's China plant is likely to result in a production shortfall of close to 6 million iPhone Pro units this year. With protests in at least 8 cities, Xi Jinping's government faces a double threat: growing anger from the public and serious economic risks. Priyanshi Sharma for NDTV.